All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to Mets Weekly as we are live at this very moment on YouTube and on X for watch along coverage of the Mets versus Tigers game 43 of 162. But before we start, I want to remind everyone to subscribe to the Mets Weekly YouTube channel for new episodes of the Mets Weekly podcast, which premiere or go live after every single regular season series. There will be one tomorrow to recap this entire Tigers series. For those of you watching or listening on playback, you want to join the conversation in the future, make sure to turn on those post notifications to know when we go live. Make sure to follow Mets Weekly on X and on TikTok. Follow all of us individually. The links are all in the description. So here we are, the series finale, Mets versus Tigers. The Mets seeking a sweep for the first time in, it seems like, forever, as this has obviously not been the bright spot of this team, winning 3-game series at least, but they have a chance to sweep it here. And for me, I think this is a must, personally. Not just because of the position that they are currently in, but it's more of just the fact to make up for the, make up for some of the ground that they've also dropped series, and they've also dropped some series finales or trap games, especially with the guy that they have on the mound today. They need to at least, try to hit for him. That would be nice. Nice to see some, offense continue on. The offense was spotty last night. But it was able to get the job done. They just got to continue to stack wins. So hopefully, on a 62-degree day, overcast at Citi Field, the ball will start flying out, and there will be no excuses for this offense at all underperforming. That would be nice. Either way, like I said, the guy on the mound today, Nolan McLean, Mets rookie phenom, off to a tremendous start, of course. Last time out against the Diamondbacks, 6 innings of 1-run ball. Took a little bit of time to settle in, but he was pretty good. First pitch is about to be at 1:10. They will be going up against Kader Montero, 25-year-old right-hander, who is also off to a good start this season. He's been in the league for a little bit. I don't know if he still qualifies as a rookie, but either way, hopefully they can find a way to get a win today. Hopefully Nolan McLean can go deep into this game. They did use a decent amount of their bullpen. Brooks Raley will likely be unavailable as he has pitched back-to-back days. I also think Brazoban will be unavailable as well. So we'll see what happens here. But Nolan McLean on the mound, this is a have to win. You have to win this game. You just have to. And you're in the best position to sweep this series and then go into the Subway Series tomorrow against the Yankees with at least, somewhat of an uphand and a 3-game winning streak. That would be cool, but we'll see. It is going to be a grind throughout these 9 innings like it usually is, because this is basically what the team loves to do. Either way, let's get into these lineups real quick. First, for the visiting Detroit Tigers, leading off the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. Batting second, the third baseman, Colt Keith. Batting third, the left fielder, Riley Green. Batting cleanup, the designated hitter, Dylan Dingler. Batting fifth, the second baseman, Gage Workman. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Zach McKinstry. Batting seventh, Spencer Torkelson, the first baseman. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Winsel Perez. And batting ninth, the catcher is Jake Rogers. I was about to say Brandon Rogers, but that is the infielder. Over onto the Mets side, leading off the right fielder, Carson Benj. Batting second, the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Batting third, the designated hitter, back in the lineup after leaving the game early last night. Seems like he is good to go. Juan Soto. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, Mark Vientos. Batting fifth, the left fielder, MJ Melendez. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Batting eighth, the center fielder, A.J. Ewing. And batting ninth, I believe making his first start this season, being Hayden Sanger, who was called up for Francisco Alvarez being injured. No punt lineup by the Does. Damn right. Matt, I'm sure Matt will probably be here towards the end of the game. If not, I'm here holding down the fort. It will likely not have we will not have a post game, considering this is a series finale. We'll get into plenty of it tomorrow, but either way, for some of you guys in the chat, Maxwell is seeking a sweep. Boy, I would hope so. BBA saying nice to see Soto out there after losing a leg last night. Hey, listen, he's kind of, I think he's like a starfish, you know, like they just they lose a leg and then it grows back, right? Isn't that what starfishes do? I don't know. I'm not a starfish expert, but we've got two cats in here saying, what's up, Carson? Another day, another W, another injury. Yes, pretty much what we have been having to do to sacrifice for wins. Danny's saying, we all know the offense will suck when McLean is on the field. DeGrom treatment. And listen, that just means that they like you. You know, it's like when a Labradoodle tries to get your scent and tries to sniff you. That just means that they like him. Why does Doze sitting my man Terens? He had a rough day last night. So it's good that he is sit. Also, Sanger has a lot of experience catching Noel McLean in the minors, so he is in good hands. And also we got Tony in the chat saying, what's up, everyone? Yeah, plus love seeing Soto back in the lineup. A lot of the same going. But yeah, Whole Foods man will be fine, as Matt is saying here in the chat. Like I said, 62 degrees overcast as it's being classified right now on MLB.tv. I don't know if it's any different. I actually am going to be going to later tonight. I'm going to be going to the Binghamton Rumble Ponies game against the Somerset Patriots. So I'm excited for that. Jonathan Santucci is going to be on the mound, one of the Mets' top pitching prospects. Second-round pick behind Carson Bench in that draft 2 years ago. So that should be fun. How does Sanger profile offensively? Sanger is actually pretty weird, especially this year, because in AAA, and this doesn't really mean as much, he has 12 homers in AAA, but he has struck out 40% of the time. He has a 90 weighted runs created plus. So he is slugging .507, and he's getting on base at a .274 clip. I wouldn't expect that power to really translate here. But yeah, he was on a ridiculous tear. He's not an offensive catcher by any means, so I'm not expecting him to hit at all. He's basically just a clear the catcher's spot. But it really more matters. The pitching is definitely important. At least for this staff, it's really needy on a good defensive catcher, which is why I've been so hard on Francisco Alvarez defensively. Well, Francisco Alvarez is going to be on the shelf for a little bit, but we'll see. Guys, we will see. Let's see how this gets going. First pitch in about a minute. Like I said, Nolan McLean coming off a start in Arizona, and he was really good. 1-run ball over 6 innings. Looks like they're doing a throwback to 2008, the construction of Citi Field. Let me just move this to the top of the first. Let's sweep this shit. No excuse. No excuses. All right. Ben's really starting to pan out too. Really liking him. Yeah, he definitely has. Listen, we said it already. Just give him time. Just give him time. All these guys need their time. That's literally it. Some guys adjust. Some guys don't, but they all adjust differently. Either way, leading off this game will be Kevin McGonigal, who is currently the leading candidate for AL Rookie of the Year, and he will be facing likely the leading candidate for NL Rookie of the Year, Nolan McLean. So this should be an interesting matchup to start off this game right out of the gate. So let's see what we can get here. Obviously, Nolan McLean, like we said, 2.78 ERA to start off the season, a 1-2 record because it's all his fault that, the team is not hitting. But here we go. First pitch of the night, or the day, is in there for a strike at 96 miles an hour fastball to Kevin McGonigal. Like I said, leading candidate right now for American League Rookie of the Year. And that fastball misses low. And the count's now even 1-1 to start this game. McGonigal has been a pest in this series so far. The 1-1 is fouled away, breaking ball. The count's now 1-2 as McLean gets ahead on McGonigal. So two mix. Has there ever been two Rookie of the Years name starting with a Mick? I don't know. Curveball misses outside. Counts even 2-2. 2-2. Tapped towards foul territory, and that'll go out of play as Beatty has no play. And they're showing off the defense here. You got three rookies starting today: McLean, Ewing, and Benj. Two youngsters in that outfield, joined by Melendez, Soto DHing. The obviously injury yesterday. Swung on and missed, strike three. McLean gets it started with a swing and a miss on that. I believe that was a sweeper. That was a freaking wiffle ball. So the rookie sensation matchup here. McLean wins the first battle, and that's the first out of the inning. Yeah, that's gross movement, really is. Wiffle ball right there. That'll bring up Colt Keith. First pitch is outside, ball one. Keith is 3 for 7 in this series, off to a good start as well. As that pitch is outside, and it's quickly 2-0. Swung on and missed. I believe that was a sinker, right? Oh, I guess it was a fastball. Looked like a sinker out of his hand. Okay. Two one. That one misses high and in, and the count's now 3-1. Riley Green on deck, who has been insane this series. I think he has a pair of 3-hit games to start off the first two games. He has been insane. That one is outside for ball 4, and it's a 1-out walk to Colt Keith. That'll bring up Riley Green. The McLean, I believe, faced the Tigers in Detroit last year. It was one of his 8 starts towards the end of the season. So I'm sure he's faced these batters once. Not as many changes to the Detroit lineup. First pitch, fastball misses high and outside, and it's 1-0. Riley Green is on a 23-game on-base streak. Former number 1 overall prospect in all of the majors. Really hitting his stride this year. Sweeper bends in there for a strike, and the count is even 1-1. That one misses high, and 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Two one. Lined, base hit into right field, and Riley Green continues to terrorize the Mets in this series. Colt Keith will go first to third, and we've got a little bit of a jam here for Nolan McLean. The first hit of this game And it belongs to Riley Green. That one caught a little too much plate there. And it is a line drive into right field. So McLean has to deal with some early trouble here. I'll bring up Dylan Dingler. First pitch is outside. McLean having a little bit of trouble with his command right now. And that sinker is fouled off. Here's Dingler's home run in the first game of this series off Freddie Peralta. One. Bounced foul down the third base line. And the count's now 1-2. Green again. Yeah, this guy is on fire right now. Yeah. Tigers have their fair share of talent. One-two to Dingler. Foul once again. McLean already up to 19 pitches in this first inning. He seemed to struggle in these first few frames and then kind of get it going as the game went on so far this year. The 1-2 is punched to the right side. Semien will get over there to catch it on the fly, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered right there. 2 down. That'll bring up Gage Workman. Workman sat yesterday. He was 1 for 4 so far in this series. Had a costly throwing error on a fielder's choice in the first game of this series, which drove in a run. Like we've already said, Detroit shoddy defense. One of the worst in all of baseball, and that is flied out to left field. Back goes Melendez. It is gone. Gage Workman, a 3-run homer to the opposite field. His second of the year. And it is quickly 3-0 Detroit. I did not see that one flying out of there. But either way, Nolan McLean gives up a 3-run homer here in the first inning. Wind really pushed that one out there. That'll bring up Zach McKinstry. So the Mets will have to work from behind in their third straight game. That one's flied out to left center field. Ewing goes back near the warning track. He makes the catch to retire the side. We go to the bottom of the first. The Tigers 3, the Mets coming up as once again early lead for Detroit for the third straight time. This will now have to be the third straight game that the Mets will have to come from behind early. So we'll see how the offense does respond against Keter Montero. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Keter? Let's hope I'm saying it. The roof was open. Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, that was impressive how that one got out of here. Did not look like it was going to leave. That just kept carrying. I'm not one from knee-jerk reactions, but trade McLean. Agreed. It's time. He's run his course. All right, so Mets will have to play from behind once again. Home first, as I slightly choked to death. I'm good. Cater Montero, 25-year-old right-hander. My bad. My bad. I'll try not to choke to death. Jesus Christ. Carson Bench will lead off for the Mets here in the first. Already down 3-0. And the first pitch from Montero to Bench is a called strike. Letter high with a knuckle curve. There we go. 0-1. Bounce to the right side. The second baseman throws wide as Benj will reach on a throwing error from Gage Workman. That is his second throwing error in this game. In this series, excuse me. Jesus Christ. Cater. All right, Cater. Looked like Montero went over there to cover. Workman got all confused. And it will be a throwing error for Detroit. Yeah, the Tigers' defense is atrocious. I didn't realize how bad it was. I thought Philly was even worse. So here is Bo Bichette, who delivered one of the keynotes last night after struggling a little bit. Still is struggling. His little bloop RBI single to tie the game last night in the 6th inning, I think, 7th inning. 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike, and it is even 1-1. Jesus Christ. All right, so Ronnie said it on S1-1. Okay, yeah. 1-1. In there for a strike, and it's 1-2 to Bichette. We'll see how the Mets respond here. One two to Bichette is fouled off. AL's been trashed for a hot minute. The rookies have been really good in the AL. You got Schlittler, who the Mets are actually going to be facing tomorrow. McGonigal, obviously. There's also somebody on the A's who's doing really well. That one's outside, and the count's now even 2-2. So 2-2. That one's fouled off. We'll do it again. So Bo may be looking at a little bit more locked in. I don't know. Seemed to be being the pest that he usually is. I don't know. Two. That one is fouled to the right side. We'll do it once again. Montero pretty much sitting 93, 94 here. Two. In there for a called strike 3, and Bo, you're not going to get that challenge. So the Mets are going to lose once again a challenge. Okay. Sure. Bo, just get back to the dugout. Not even going to start with this. Okay. Not even going to rant about it. Not even going to. So here's Juan Soto. Soto left the game last night with a foot injury after fouling a ball off of his right foot. First pitch, called strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Soto is 2 for 8 so far in this series. Deal 1, lifted in the air to left field. Riley Green is under it. He will make the catch, 2 away. That'll bring up Mark Vientos. He didn't challenge, he scratched his nose. That I think he did challenge. Vientos flies one on the first pitch to center field, but the center fielder Perez is under it to make the catch and retire the side. After 1, it is 3-0 Detroit. So. You think the league is starting to figure out McLean a bit lately? I mean, he's just going to have to make adjustments. It's a game of adjustments. He'll be fine. I think he will be okay. Those of you watching right now, make sure to hit the like button if you have not already. There's plenty of you in here who have not hit the like button, and I personally find that offensive. Either way, why do we start games so flat? I'd rather them start flat than end flat, basically. But, yeah, it's not good to dig a hole like this. That isn't the easiest to climb out of every single time. Spencer Torkelson will lead off for Detroit here in the road second, whatever we're calling it. And that sweeper is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Yeah, I saw the home games. Yeah, I saw Dolphins week 1. That sweeper just clips the outside corner, and it's quickly 0-2. Yeah, I got to see the full schedule, but I saw they were announcing it today. I saw Dolphins were week 1. I saw Chiefs week 4. So, we'll see. I'm not expecting the Raiders to make a run this year, but swung on and missed, and Torkelson is down on 3 pitches to start off the second. So McLean starts off the second the way he started off the first, with a strikeout. Let's hope he doesn't end the second like he ended the first, giving up that 3-run homer, because that's not a good thing. That'll bring up Wensiel Perez, switch hitter batting left. And he takes his first pitch in there for a strike. Line caught by Semien. 2 down. So McLean in need for a quick inning here. is on his way. Yep, open up against Miami. Yep. The high end sinker is popped up. Caught by Beatty. And that will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the second here. 3-0 Detroit. So quick shutdown inning there. Quick bounce back inning, shall we say. Let's see. Make sure to hit the like button if you have not already, guys. Really helps us out. And it makes the stream even better and more dazzling. 6 pitches, great inning. Agreed. All right, so it will be Melendez, Beatty, and Semien for the Mets in the home second. MJ Melendez leads off for the Mets here in the second against Cater, Montero. Yeah, Melendez seemed to cool off. Kind of what I expected. Kind of expected him to. 1-0. That one is rolled to the right side. Montero off the mound. Flips it over to first. Torkelson, 1 down. Yeah, I didn't expect Melendez to continue going on. I feel like it was a few weeks spark and it was going to cool down. Now to bring up Beatty.
She wanna go viral.
All right, TikTok boy. Beatty sitting at a season OPS of 592, like any star prospect would. Takes a curveball down, 1-0. Yeah, a little bit of a confusion there by Detroit's defense because that's basically how it's been all of this series long. Probably all season long because it seems like their defense is so bad. 1-0. That one is fouled back. Swung on and missed at that changeup, and it's 1-2. Beatty, for fuck's sake, dude. One, two, slider misses. The count's now even again. Showing a picture of Gary Cohen in college, the infamous long hair that he no longer has. 2-2, slapped the other way foul. So Beatty fighting in this AB. 2-2 to Beatty. Fouled off again. I think he can be a good reverse bat. He's earned at least that much. I'm liking the third, though. Ewing gets on. Sanger gets him over. Bench puts it in play for an easy run. Yeah, that probably would be ideal, I guess. 2-2. That curveball's fouled off. Two. Changeup misses outside, and the counts run full. Good AB here from Beatty. And that one misses high and away, and it's ball 4 to Beatty. So the Mets have their second base runner of the day. Still looking for their first hit, but Beatty draws a 1-out walk. That'll bring up Marcus Semien. Montero is showing his 5-pitch repertoire. 34% 4-seam, 2-seam, or sinker, whatever you want to call it. 21%. 16% changeup, 16% slider. And then also has a knuckle curve. First pitch is in for a strike to Semien. 1 for 9 so far in this series. The 0-1. That one misses inside. And the count's even. Semien, one of the most struggling hitters in this lineup, along with Bichette, has really had not been able to get it going. Last 2 years, it hasn't been fantastic. 1-1, fouled off. And it's 1-2. One, 2 to Semien. That breaking ball miss, and the count's now even once again, as Beatty's not going anywhere. Two, grounded to third. Oh my goodness. Colt Keith to Gage Workman to Spencer Torkelson. It is a 5-4-3 double play to retire the side. Off to the third we go. 3-0. I can't even get mad anymore, guys. I really can't. So over it. Really am. Like, maybe they'll pick it up here. Who knows? Seeing Semien hit like this, I'll tell you, it's kind of depressing. Really is. That man used to be a killer. He really was. Whoops. Noel McLean back out to the mound for the third. He'll face the top of the order, McGonigal, Keith, and Riley Green. As it's 3-0 Detroit. First pitch is bounced foul down the first base line, and it's 0-1. Father Time comes for us all. Damn right it does. Sucks. I like Simeon. I really do. Bro used to be a dog. That curveball completely misses. And the count's now even. There's Steve Gelbs doing his in-game report. I don't have to listen to it. 1-1. Fouled down the first base line. And it is 1-2. Now he's doing a report on Jack Wenninger. So, that's valid. He's been great. Walks are up, though. That's probably the main reason why they're keeping him down there. 1-2. Oof. McGonigal had to get out of the way of that changeup. Count's now even 2-2. Like we said, these could be the two Rookie of the Years right here. McGonigal and McLean. 2-2. Lifted into left center field. Ewing comes over on the run, makes the catch. 1 down. That'll bring up Colt Keith. Keith walked his last time up. That one's lifted foul, and it's 0-1. McLean, 35 pitches so far. He's keeping his pitch count down enough. Aside from the 3-run homer in the first inning, it seemed to have settled in a little bit. Breaking ball misses a little bit. Misses high, excuse me. Count's now even 1-1. One. Fastball misses high. Ugh, God. 2-1. Breaking ball misses outside, and it's now 3-1 to Keith. Three one swung on and missed at that sinker. And the count now runs full. Three two. Got him looking with that sinker there in the inner part of the plate. That is now McLean's third strikeout of the day, 2 down. That'll bring up Riley Green. Like we said, Riley Green has been a pain in the ass this entire series. And there he goes again. It's a 2-out hit for Riley Green, the Tigers' third hit of the day. Riley Green's second. He is 2 for 2 here against McLean, as Riley Green continues to be a massive pain in the ass to the Mets during this series. This will be the last day they have to see him. So there's the silver lining, right? This man, Riley Green, you can't get this guy out. That'll bring up Dylan Dingler. That first pitch sinker misses inside, and it's 1-0. This man is on fire. Can't hit him. Can't get him out. 1-0. Sinker in there for a strike. Trade Beatty for Green. The Tigers will do it. Sure. 1-1. Lined out to right field. In comes Benj on the run. Coming towards it. Makes the catch. Retires the side. End of 2.5. It is still 3-0. All right. Well, it'll be Ewing, Sanger, and then Benj, as the Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Hopefully to chip away at this lead. Looking for the sweep. Can we get Acuna back? I prefer Acuna to be gone. I ain't that big of a fan. Think about Acuna. He's fast, but the mental mistakes that he would make are just as bad as guys like Vientos and Beatty and Alvarez. Like, it's just awful. There was some, yeah. Over Beatty, I mean, sure, but you were talking about piss versus shit here. We got an update on Francisco Lindor today. For those of you who did not see it, there's some healing, but he is not close to baseball activities. We'll get probably a little bit more into that tomorrow on the podcast, which will be tomorrow at 5 o'clock Eastern Time, which will be 2 hours before first pitch of the Mets versus Yankees, to which we will be back to our regularly scheduled programming, where Matt will be taking over the play-by-play. Home third. A.J. Ewing will lead off against Cater Montero, who has faced the minimum so far, I believe. Has he? Yes. Has he? No, he hasn't. Never mind. 1-0. Hit in the air deep to right field. Back. That goes, and it is gone. I was trying to say who the right fielder was. McKinstry. It is gone. A.J. Ewing. His first home run of his career. The Mets' first hit of the game, and this lead has now been cut to 3-1. Leadoff home run for A.J. Ewing. Here's Hayden Sanger, first pitch swinging, and he pops it up on the infield, and it is dropped. So he'll get another chance. Drops in foul territory as the defensive woes of the Tigers continue. Torkelson looked like he had the sun in his eyes. That's why you let rookies play every day. Absolutely. 110 off the bat. Wow. 110.5 off the bat. 405 to the right center field wall. Ewing might be legit. He might be. Sanger tops that one back to the mound. Montero flips it over to Torkelson. 1 out. So there's that. Get that ball back. Yeah, he's got to get the ball back. I don't think anybody caught it, so it probably should be easy, but he'll get the ball. He'll get it. He gets his first homer, his first hit, his first RBI, all in this series. And A.J. Ewing is making quite an impression throughout his first 3 major league games of his career. Here's Carson Benj. Benj reached on an error his first time up. He pops that one up into left field. Riley Green eases under it, makes the catch, 2 down. Wow. Right down Broadway. And Ewing punished him for it. Beautiful swing. Bat him cleanup. So here's Bo. And he shoots that one foul to the right field seats. And it's 0-1. Bichette 0 for 1 with a strikeout, which he lost a challenge on, which he should not have challenged. But this team likes to waste challenges at the most inopportune times for some reason. The 0-1. Fastball misses outside, and the count's now even 1-1. There's a look at the kid. A.J. Ewing. 1-1. Lifted in the air to deep left field. Back goes Riley. It's not going to go anywhere towards the warning track. He makes the catch, retires the side. We go to the 4th. A.J. Ewing cuts into the lead. A solo home run, his first of his young major league career. And it is 3-1 Detroit as we go to the 4th. Mets having to work from behind here. Bo should be batting for a different team. Yeah, it's not looking good, man. Lights are too bright for Bo here. Yeah, you'd think that a guy who hit a World Series home run off of a frickin' unicorn and Shohei Ohtani would have been able to, handle the lights of New York, but I guess not. Who knows? Still time to keep it going for him, but God, it has been brutal watching him. McLean will come back out to the mound as Gage Workman, who is responsible for all 3 of Detroit's runs, a 3-run homer in the first inning to the opposite field that just kept on carrying. So let's see if McLean makes some adjustments here. At this rate, no one's going to... Yeah. I mean, at this rate, what you're seeing, it was probably smarter for Bo to take the offer from Philly. So... there's that. First pitch from McLean is fouled off, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 ripped down the right field line. That is going to head towards the corner. Benj on his horse to go get it. But Workman is in with a lead-off double to start off the 4th. Over the leaping head of Vientos. He had no chance for that one. That'll bring up Zach McKinstry. First pitch is popped up in left field. That's going to drop in front of Melendez. Going to third is Workman, and he is tagged out at third, excuse me. So the Mets get the lead runner there. So I think, unless they challenge it, that one was just basically in no man's land. Melendez, good throw to third. I don't know if they're going to call that back, but it is a hit. All right. Beatty. Fucking Christ. Get the fucking tag on him. I just can't, man. These guys are so stupid. Why are they still here? They all share one brain cell. Get the fucking tag down. I'm so done with the baby Mets, bro. I'm so done with them. All of them. All of them. Get the freaking tag down, dude. Fucking Christ, man. Yeah, he's definitely going to be called safe. It'll be overturned. So it's going to be first and third with nobody out. Unbelievable. Fucking can't with this shit. Such an... I don't know why it's taking so long in the replay center. Wow. They called him out? And they tossed Hinch out as well. Okay. Sure. He looks safe there, so I don't blame AJ Hinch for being upset right there. I don't blame him. I don't blame him there. Get your money's worth, AJ. This umpiring crew has been horrible. They've been horrible. This has been brutal. This is the worst. Yeah, this is bad. This has been brutal. I guess they saw that as the tag. I don't know. Maybe he touched his hair there. I don't know. All right. Sure, I'll take it. Whatever. If it's not conclusive, they couldn't call it an out. Yeah, obviously. But all right, so runner at first, one out. As the game continues, grounded off to Beatty, off to Simeon, on to first for the 5-4-3 double play to end the inning. So the Mets get some help there from the umpires. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 3-1 Detroit. Whatever. Stat. Okay. Thanks, Up. Yeah, thanks, Ump. That would be nice. Bottom fourth, it'll be Soto, Vientos, and Melendez. Off topic, 2 good hockey games tonight. Yes, correct. You are correct. When do those start? Because I don't know if I'm going to be home. Yeah, you got Canadian Sabres at 7, so I won't be home to watch that. But I'll probably see the end of Knights Ducks, which has taken an interesting turn, I'd say. I expected the Ducks to be done by now, but they're still fighting. They are mighty. First pitch to Soto is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Soto, you got to get going here, buddy. Get it going. Give me something. 1-1. Lifted foul to the left field seats. One, two. Called the ball there. It was horribly framed there by Dingler. Two. Lifted out to left field. Overcomes Riley Green. He makes the catch. 1 out. It'll be a good Stanley Cup this year. Yeah, Carolina, Colorado is what I'm expecting. Soto has looked atrocious. You're right. You are correct there. That'll bring up Vientos, who struck a ball hard. And he takes a curveball inside. 1-1. Hard line out his last time up to center field. 1-0. Slash to the right side. That is snagged up by Torkelson. He will step on the bag, 2 down. That'll bring up Melendez. Can you pay me $700 million to suck? Melendez takes that curveball inside, appeal to the third base umpire. He did not go. Out of town scoreboards right now. Nationals losing 9-0 in Cincinnati. That game is in the 5th. 1-0 is inside, 2-0. You've got, let's see, just getting started in Milwaukee with San Diego. Marlins just getting started in the 2nd inning with Minnesota. That one's bounced foul, and it's now 2-1. Mets only have 1 hit, and that being a solo home run by A.J. Ewing. Is Soto still carrying an injury? I mean, he's probably still sore, but that one's low, and it's 3-1. I swear we have the highest rate of hard hits that result in outs in the league. Game of failure. That one is inside. Ball 4 to Melendez, so he draws a 2-out walk. That'll bring up Beatty.
She wanna go viral.
Beatty walked his last time up. Montero already at 50 pitches for the day. First pitch, slider misses low, and it's 1-0 to Beatty. Has Cole finished his rehab? I'm not sure. To be honest, is he rehabbing tonight in the game I'm going to? He might be. He might be. I don't know. I'll let you guys know if you follow me on Twitter. Beatty takes a strike there, and it's 1-2. Ball. Was that a ball? Yeah, it was. Come on, Brett. Give me something. One, two. Hit in the air, deep to left center field. Back goes Perez onto the track at the wall. Is it gone? Is it gone? It is gone? Gone! Tie game! God, this umpiring crew, Jesus Christ. That's second hit of the game, and it ties the game here at 3. Beatty's second home run of the year? Third? And this game here is tied. Good swing there by Beatty. As he gets his OPS above 600. Huh? It looks like they're going to probably get a ruling on this, because this umpiring crew has been atrocious. But I would say that is a home run. Bias aside, that is a home run. That cleared the orange line. So that is Beatty's... Is that his second home run of the year? Second home run of the year. Good thing for you. He'll troll me later. Here's Semien. First pitch is lined into left field. That is also a base hit. So the 2-out rally continues for this team. That's third hit of the day. And Semien has a 2-out single. So Ewing and Beatty. Both have gone deep today. So now the Mets have come back from behind in all 3 of these games. They had 10 unanswered runs in the first game. They had 3 unanswered runs in the second game. And now 3 consecutive runs down 3-0 after the first. So here's Ewing. He homered his last time up, his first of his career. That one misses outside, and it's quickly 2-0 to Ewing. Ewing's been impressive so far. 2 for 6, has drawn a ton of walks. He's He's played good defense in center field. Pickoff attempt at first, and Simeon's back there safely. Two-0. Lifted in the air. Is that going to drop? It might. No, McGonigal is going to make a fantastic diving catch to end the inning. Oh my goodness. What a grab. Wow. He covered a lot of ground there. End of the fourth, but the Mets do tie the game with a tying 2-run homer from Brett Baty. As he wants to go viral, we go to the fifth. Game is tied 3-3. So now the offense wants to hit for Nolan McLean, huh? Now they want to hit for Nolan McLean. This McGonigal kid is good. Yep. He's going to have quite the career. All right. Nolan McLean will come back out to the mound. He will face the 8, 9, and 1 hitters. McLean at 48 pitches. There's Willie Mays. Is it? Hold on. Today's Willie Mays' birthday, isn't it? First pitch to... It is. No, they're celebrating something. But he did... It would have been his birthday. I think last week, right? He was born in May, I think. Right? Okay. That makes sense. All right, so he's with his sons right now. The 0-2. Misses low. In the dirt. There's Cleon Jones. And Infamous making the final catch of the 1969 World Series. Lined into right field. That is a base hit as Benj will play it on a hop. So leadoff hit here for Detroit as they keep on hacking. More trouble for McLean to work out of. That'll bring up Jake Rogers. He's no Willie Mays Hayes. Jake Rogers, not the best hitter by far at all. Backup catcher for the, but he does have a fantastic mustache that makes him look like the Lorax, which is fire. I can't lie. 1-0 misses outside, and it's 2-0. Yeah, he has a really good stash. He really does. Leon Jones has a nice stash as well. But this guy, excellent. 2-0. Cutter in there for a strike. McLean working a lot from the stretch. Pickoff attempt at first. Ooh, he almost got him there, but he gets back there safely. Very close. Very close. But Perez got back there safely. Are they reviewing this? Met's going to challenge it. What's the deal? Did he get him? He may have got him. He may have got him. Hold on. Armand, what's going on? You're at Citi Field. You at the game? Nice. Front row seat to see McLean pitch. Not bad. All right, we're going to get another replay here. Another possible blown call by this umpiring crew has been atrocious. Yeah, it looks like more time to interview Willie Mays' son, so... No, there's no need to boo Beatty right now. He just tied the game, so you can cheer Beatty. He did his job. And he's out. Call is overturned. So I believe that's the second pickoff by McLean in his career. If I do say so correctly, I have no idea. But that is one out in the inning. And a little bit of a half swing there. Emergency hack there by Rogers. And it is 2-2. Fastball misses high, and the count runs full. So another full count here by McLean. He has had plenty of them so far today. 3-2. That's fouled. Fouled off again. Jake Rogers hanging in there against McLean. McLean about to throw his 60th pitch of the day. Three-two. Bounced foul. Three-two again. Fouled away again. This will be the 10th pitch of the AB. Tough out here, Jake Rogers, as it would turn over the order if you were to put him on. Willie Mays Hayes. What's going on? Low temps. That one's inside. So McLean loses him and puts another one on. That's McLean's second walk of the day. That'll bring up McGonigal. McGonigal at a rare 0 for 2. Doesn't seem like this guy ever stops hitting, but he hasn't yet. First pitch, fastball high and inside. And it's 1-0, so McLean starting to have a little bit of trouble with his command once again. 1-0. Cutter misses up and in. And now it's 2-0. From McLean is lifted into left field. Melendez doesn't have to move that much. Gets under it, makes the catch. 2 down as Rogers goes back to first. Bryce Gelb hasn't given him hot dogs yet. I think he's already done the Citi Field grading, so I think he's done with that at home. That one is fouled off. The first pitch to Colt Keith. Keith is 0 for 1 today with a walk, and he scored a run on the 3-run homer by Gage Workman. The 0-1. Changeup fouled, and it caught a little bit of a piece of Sanger. And he seems to be okay. Oh-2 from McLean. Strike 3 called on a curveball. That is not strike 3, but you know what? I'll take it. Halfway through, no challenge from Detroit. 3-3. So that is McLean's 4th strikeout, I think, of the day. 4th strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. We are tied at 3. That's looking for a sweep. He's saving the Citi Field hot dog review for the end. I remember him doing it like in one of the first games of the season. There's a lot of selection at Citi Field. So apparently we've got the best food. Those of you in here, make sure to like the stream if you have not already. Subscribe, turn on post notifications. Sanger will lead off for the Mets here in the 5th against Cater Montero. View of the Statue of Liberty. It is a statue. There's some insight for you. First pitch to Sanger is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Sanger making his first start of the year. Had a few cups of coffee last year with when Alvarez was down on the injured list. Now he's down once again. That one's slashed foul, and it's quickly 0-2. Sanger, the Whole Foods legend, he quit his job there. For those of you who want the update. The 0-2 misses low. Lefty Tyler Holton getting warm up in the pen. So see how long Montero goes. That one is rolled over to shortstop. McGonigal throws on to first on the run. 1 out. That'll bring up Carson Benge, the top of the order. 10 wins in a row. We'll see. Let us find out. They got to play better. They really do. They got ground and wake up. There's the walk-off win by Benge last night. First pitch. In there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Benge reached on an error in the first inning. Flew out in the third. He's 0 for 2. That one is a fastball in there for a strike, and it's quickly 0-2. Benge starting to turn it around. Strikeout rate has gone down. He's batting .389 in the last 18 games. Showing the promising first-round talent that was selected 2 years ago. That one nicks it low. Misses low. And it's 1-2. 1-2 to Benge. Slapped foul. A little bit of emergency hack there. Late on that fastball. Do it again. Grounded through the hole and in, on for a base hit for Benge. So Benge just keeps on hitting, as that is a single for the kid. The Mets' 4th hit of the day. And we've got ourselves a 1-out base runner. Benge just continues to make strides. His contact ability on full display. And we've got ourselves a 1-out base runner. That'll bring up Bo Bichette. First pitch is in for a strike. The throw down to second as Benge is tagged out. He wants a review because he thinks that he got that one. Jake Rogers with a good throw. It looks like the Mets are going to be challenging here, so we'll see if they get it correctly. He may have gotten under it. Not the best jump there from Benge. He may have slid over the tag. Let's see. He got in there. Did he stay on the bag, though? Not the best slide, but I think he got in there. Let's see what they come up with in Secaucus. If this is overturned, this would be Benge's 8th stolen base of the year. He did get around the tag. And he did not try to tag him afterwards. So this might get overturned. Yep, he is safe after further review. So that is Benge's 8th stolen base of the year. So the Mets have a runner here in scoring position. Let's hope that Benge is not favoring that finger at all. May have jammed it a little bit. That's why we wear gloves. Why we wear the mitt. All right, well, 0-1 to Bo Bichette. As the call is overturned, that one is in for a strike. Sinker just... Bo's got a runner in scoring position here. Chance to give the Mets the lead. And he does not do so, as that is a called strike 3. 2 down. Jesus Christ, Bo. Good slide there by Benj. Bichette, Jesus Christ, man. So that'll bring up Soto, and it looks like that's going to be it for Montero. Benj looks like he's still favoring that finger, so hopefully he's all good. That'll bring in Troy Holton, the left-hander, to face Soto with a runner at scoring position. He has the lowest OPS in the entire lineup. He does. You're right. Even lower than Beatty. That's pathetic. Because Beatty's pathetic. You guys get it? But hey, he homered today, so I ain't going to go after him that much. Here's Soto. First pitch from the lefty Holton is in there for a strike. Soto's 0 for 2 with 2 lazy fly balls to left field. Soto, we need you here. The 0-1. My cutter is fouled. And it's quickly 0-2 to Soto. Come on, Juan. 0-2. Bounced up the middle. That's a base hit into center field. Benj will come around to score, and the Mets have the lead here. It's an RBI single for Juan Soto here in the 5th, and the Mets take a 4-3 lead. As Soto here comes through here with 2 out. Big hit there from Juan Soto. Choked up there with 2 strikes, and he got the job done. That's what we needed right there. Here's Vientos, and he hits that one out to left field. Back goes Green, and it is gone! Mark Vientos finally gets his money's worth, his 6th home run of the year. And the Mets now lead 6-3. Mark Vientos, who has been hitting the living crap out of the ball, finally gets his luck turned his way. 106.9 off the bat. And the Mets now lead 6-3, as it is a 3-run inning for the Orange and Blue here in the 5th. So the Mets come down all the way back from 3-0 with 6 unanswered runs. Swaggy V comes through. He's swaggy. Wait, let me play it. Hold on.
I'm just swaggy V, baby!
There you go. Shout out, Ibby. Mets' 6th hit of the game. Vientos wearing the construction hat, as that is our new gimmick, I believe. And the Mets now are ahead 6-3. Tyrone Taylor will pinch hit for MJ Melendez. That's a new one. Yeah. It is a new one. We have plenty. Oh, Melendez is out. We also can use this one.
Wait! I'm innocent! I can hit lefties! I swear! Damn you dogs!
Oh, Ibby. That one's popped up on the infield. Torkelson calls it off, makes the catch, retires the side, end of 5. However, the Mets score 3 runs. Juan Soto gives the Mets the lead with an RBI single. And then the next batter, Mark Vientos, his 6th home run of the year. And the Mets lead 6-3 going into the 6th. So we're starting to fight, guys. We are starting to fight back and respond. So that's definitely encouraging to see. The Mets are now coming back from behind in 3 straight games. That is good. Good. We like it. Noel McLean will likely come back out to the mound, right? Yeah, 68 pitches. Thought he was a little bit higher than that. My bad. Swagoo. Wait until the weather warms up. Melendez one is gold. Thank you. Actually, thank Ibby, who I don't think is in the chat right now. Yeah, we need a shutdown inning from McLean. That would be nice. Would be nice. All right, so that is 3 home runs on the day. The Mets. Not bad. As Tyrone Taylor remains in the game as the left fielder, as expected. Riley Green will lead off for the Tigers here in the 6th, as this game has completely flipped the Mets' way. Started off down 3-0. And they've scored 6 unanswered runs. First pitch is inside. Cutter. And it's 1-0. That one is down, and it's now 2-0 to Riley Green, who has just been having his way the entire series. They can't get this guy out. Could they do it here? That would be so cool. 2-0. Just clips the outside corner. Up and away, and it's 2-1. And Mark Vientos, as the Tigers are going to challenge, but they're not going to get that correctly. Yeah, Vientos, 106.9 off the bat, 392 feet. Two one inside, almost hit him. 3-1. Three one. That misses outside, and it's a leadoff walk. That is McLean's 3rd walk of the day. As we're likely going to get a mound visit here. Going to guess. Emmanuel DeJesus. Pitched game 1 of this series, is warming up, the lefty. He's likely going to pitch the 6th for Detroit. Justin Willard out to the mound to talk to McLean, as he is set to face Dylan Dingler. Tobias Myers or as we like to call him, Marlin. Warming up in the pen. A little bit of a delay here. What the hell is this? Okay. Dirk Dingler's brother. Damn right. Glad we can make you laugh there. A lot of dead air to fill. That first pitch to Dingler is popped up. Semien on the run makes the catch as Riley Green goes back to first, 1 out. And that'll bring up Gage Workman, who's 2 for 2 today. First time he was up, 3-run homer against McLean, and doubled. First pitch misses low, and it's 1-0. See, taking it the other way. Wynn just pushed it out of here. And that was his first home run of his career, actually, believe it or not. Gage Workman is a rookie. Did not know that. Swung on and missed at that cutter. That was sawing him in. 1-1. I see Semien finally hit it home. He did. That is a called strike. That was way too low. Jesus Christ. This umpiring crew is bad. They are brutal, each and every one of them. Dear goodness. Okay. 1-2. Swung on and missed at that curveball or sweeper. Curveball. My bad. Buzz sawed him. That is McLean's 5th strikeout of the day. That'll bring up Zach McKinstry. First pitch to McKinstry, popped up. Foul territory, that'll likely go out of play. Beatty will go watch it fly out of there. Fly out of play. McKinstry's 1 for 2 today. Singled his last time up. The 0-1 misses high. It was a cutter. How did we get the other 3? Soto RBI single and then 2-run homer by Vientos. 1-1, bounced foul. That 4-pitch inning really helped out McLean in the 4th. One-two from Nolan. Curveball stretches around the plate, but did not nick any of it. And it's 2-2. That one is bounced to the right side. Vientos has got it. Steps on first to retire the side. And Noel McLean is through 6 here in Flushing. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 6-3, New York. I wonder what's the rookie record for Ks from a starting pitcher. Most strikeouts by a rookie. I'm going to guess it's Doc Gooden. Most strikeouts by a rookie starter. Pitcher. Doc Gooden. There you go. Doc Gooden, 276 strikeouts in 1984. As expected. Rookie Doc Gooden was a sight to see. Someone struck out over 500 in their rookie season in the 1800s. Did they? I guess that's before the modern era that they're counting. First pitch to Beatty is in for a strike from Emmanuel De Jesus, who pitched the first game of this series. It did not go well. The 0-1. Bounce to the right side. There's Beatty. There's the
She
Beatty.
wanna go viral.
1 out. There's Beatty. What was it like witnessing it? Oh, was he asking him? There you go. You wanted that? Yeah, I got it. Got it for you. Jesus Christ, what is going on with the umpire? What's the problem now? Seems like there's a problem every single inning with these umpires. Here's Semien. Semien's 1 for 2 today. One-0 from De Jesus. Swung on and missed. Slider. And it is 1-1. Fastball misses inside. It's 2-1 to Semien. A.J. Ewing on deck, who homered for the Mets' first hit of the day and his first of his career. Two one. That one sits high. Fastball. 3-1. Three one is outside, and Semien is on with a 1-out walk. That'll bring up A.J. Ewing. If you don't remember, back in the third inning, he hit his first home run. It was 110 off the bat. A guy who's not really known for his power, showing off some immense raw power right there. First pitch to Ewing sails outside, and it's 1-0. Ewing has looked great so far. Really has. 1-0. Cutter outside. It's 2-0. This is Ewing calls time. Two-0. High and outside. And it's now 3-0 to Ewing. The Tigers 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. The Mets 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. That one's in for a strike as Ewing's taking all the way, as expected. 3-2. That's in for a strike. 3-1. That's in for a strike. Now it's 3-2. And I'll drive the count full. 3-2 to Ewing. Slapped foul to the left field seats as Semien was in motion, but he will go back to first. Ewing is a better version of Stephen Kwan. My comparison was Bryce Terang. Guy who can play multiple positions in the outfield. He can play middle infield as well. That is a line drive. Base hit into center field. Semien will go first to third. And Ewing has his second hit of the day. It is a single to center field. And the Mets are in business once again. Mets' seventh hit of the day. Yeah, Bryce Terang was the comparison. Maybe some sneaky pop that develops a little bit late. He's quick with the bat, patient hitter, good contact guy. A lot of what David Stearns liked in Milwaukee, basically. But I know David Stearns is a forbidden name to be saying right now. This kid may be the real deal. He may be. I'm buying a Ewing jersey. From the Knicks or from the Mets? Get it? No? Okay. Nationals down 11-1 in Cincinnati right now, so that game is pretty much over. Miami is down 6-0 in Minnesota. Phillies will start later in Boston at 6:45, and then at 7:15, the Braves will host the Cubs. Here's Sanger. Pickoff attempt at first base, and Ewing is back there safely. It looks like we're starting to see the MO of Ewing. Guys are starting to pick up that he is a huge stolen base threat. Looks like nobody's in direct contact to cover second. Sanger bluffs a bunt, pulls it back as that changeup misses low, and it is 1-0. What's going on, Turbo? That one is bunted up the first base line, shoveled home, safe. He gets under the tag. Good slide there from Semien in head first as the Mets have themselves I don't know if that's an RBI. Yeah, okay. As the Mets are now up 7-3. I don't know if that counts as a hit because it's a fielder's choice. But not the best decision there from Spencer Torkelson. So it is now 7-3. So the small ball works, and that'll flip over the order to Carson Benj. Benj had a hit his last time up. Single through the vacated spot on the right side. Benj fouls that one off. The count's even now 1-1. So, yeah, I think that's going to be a sacrifice and a fielder's choice, but it is going to be an RBI for Sanger. One. Lifted in the air to deep left center field. Perez is under it. He makes the catch. Ewing will not tag. He will stay there at second. So a long second out there for DeJesus, and it's now 2 out and 2 on. Yeah, so what's going on, Turbo? He said, you understand I bet Ewing's home run 2 days ago and he hits one today. Yikes. Yeah. What's going on, Joseph? I'm doing good. Mets are winning right now, so this is a good vibe as DeJesus will come out. Brandon Hennefy will come in, right-handed pitcher. I'm also actually going to be going to the Rumble Ponies game tonight to see them play Somerset. And I'm going to see Mets prospect Jonathan Santucci play. So that should be fun. I don't know if Cole is pitching. Is he? Let me see. Hold on. If he is, that would be cool. I don't think I've ever seen a rehab minor league game. No, he's oh, okay. So he's starting in Scranton. So in AAA on Saturday. Okay. All right. Well, going to Saturday's Rumble Ponies game. All right. Cool. Saw Tong when Syracuse at Warchester. Yeah, I actually saw Tong like hours before he was called up to AAA Syracuse. So yeah, I saw there was a time there. The game I went to was last year I went to saw Tong start, Clifford, Williams, and who else? Benj all got called up to AAA after that game. Rumble Ponies play where? They play in Binghamton, but they're like near like the Endicott area, I think. If I am correct, but I'm actually going to the Somerset. Has Ibby apologized to our home run and RBI leader Vientos? I don't know if he has. You might have to check in on that. Here's Bichette. 2 out and 2 on. Hannafy misses low, and the count's now even 1-1. For those of you in here, make sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. It really helps us out. Subscribe, turn on post notifications. We are live for every single game. Bo flies that out to right field. It is not deep enough. It is just a lazy fly ball as Bo Bichette's struggles continue. And the right fielder, Zach McKinstry, makes the catch to retire the side. However, we go to the 7th as the Mets add on one more run. It was a squeeze play. RBI for Hayden Sanger. And the Mets lead 7-3. So is our offense starting to come around? I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. Is Bo Bichette washed or injured? His swings are horrible. I mean, I've seen reports that he has not been recovering from that PCL strain he had last year, but that shouldn't be something that's like just completely taking him out of it. But if that is affecting him, they should not be playing him. Looks like Nolan McLean's going to get the 7th. No reason to take him out, right? This will probably be his last inning unless there is a quick work. He will face Torkelson, Wensil Perez, and Jake Rogers, so 7, 8, and 9 hitters. Time to bring up Clifford. Vientos is a DH. I don't think Clifford's going to be up here for a while, but we'll see. He's got to get the swings and misses down, but he's definitely impressing. He's looked good. Torkelson will lead off here in the 7th for the Tigers, with the Mets up 7-3, and that first pitch hits him there in the waist area. Obviously unintentional. And there's another leadoff base runner for Detroit, which they have had many of. And we have yet another situation here where McLean has to throw from the stretch. Myers getting fully warmed up now in the pen. As Wenzel Perez is up. That first pitch is a sinker that catches the inside corner. Yes, Art Shamsky will be at tonight's game, as I believe it is Jewish Heritage Month. At the Somerset Field, I'm not sure what it's called. That one is slowly rolled over to the right side. Vientos picks it up, steps on first, 1 out. As Torkelson moves over to second. That'll bring up Jake Rogers. Again, the Lorax personified. Cincinnati now up 15-1 on Washington. Cutter is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Jake Rogers walked his last time up. He's 0 for 1. The 0-1 in there for a called strike, and it's 0-2. McLean now at 88 pitches on the day. The 0-2 swung on and missed. Wow, beautiful, beautiful curveball there from Nolan McLean. 2 down. That'll bring up Kevin McGonigal, who is hitless today, and I'm surprised that he is. First pitch is fouled back. TD Bank Ballpark. TD Bank Ballpark. Guys, say hi to my dad in the chat right now. Be friendly. 0-1. That should have been challenged, but it was not. And the count's now even 1-1. One in there for a strike, and it's now 1-2. Could have been a strikeout if Sanger challenged that, which he did not do. Which sucks, because McGonigal is not an easy target to strike out. And McLean steps off here. This likely will be his last batter, I'm guessing. Maybe. Depending on the up-downs. In there for a called strike 3. McLean is pumped. Beautiful, beautiful sinker on the inner half of the plate to retire McGonigal. He gets his fellow Rookie of the Year candidate to retire the side. Stretch time here at Citi Field. The Mets lead 7-3 as McLean works around that leadoff hit by pitch. 7 solid innings from the up-and-coming phenom Nolan McLean as he keeps on rolling, settling in after that first inning 3-run homer. Go to the bottom of the 7th. Rough beginning, but solid start from McLean, absolutely. I would give him the 8th. Why not? Did the NFL schedule drop yet? I saw week 1 was completed. For the Raider fans in here, we're playing For the Raider fans in here, we are playing Miami week 1. We get a complete game, maybe 8. I would give him the 8th. Why not? What is his pitch count at? They're gonna go by pitch counts because they're not gonna try to run him into the ground. 93? Depends on how they feel about the up-down. It's whatever. You do not have an off day tomorrow, so you might want to try and save the bullpen, I guess. But the only thing is that it's 2, 3, and 4 in the order, so doubt he's coming back out. Yeah, he probably is out of the game because it looked like Myers was getting hot there, so. Detroit looks defeated without Skubal. They definitely do. Soto will lead off here in the home 7th. With the Mets ahead 7-3. That first pitch is a slider. It's outside. Nolan talking to the Does between innings. Is he done? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe you'll give him the 8th. That one's bounced foul, and the count's even 1-1 to Soto. One, lifted in the air, deep to center field. Back goes Perez onto the track, at the wall, leaps. It is gone. Juan Soto. His 5th home run of the year. That extends the Mets lead to 8-3 here in the 7th. Juan Soto, it's in a little bit of a schneid going into this game. However, he did get the big game-tying hit, go-ahead hit, his last time up, and now he strikes with a solo home run to one of the deepest parts of the park. So there it is. Here's Vientos. Vientos homered his last time up, right after Soto gave the Mets the lead. That one is topped foul, and it's quickly 0-2. That's Soto's 5th of the year. He can get hot just in time for the Yankees to come into the park. We'll see. We will see. Should be fun. Vientos takes one outside. Fastball completely misses. And it's 1-2. 5th on the year from Soto. I feel like tweet coming to ruin everything. I feel it too, man. 1-2. Fastball misses outside. And it is 2-2. Vientos, 2-run homer his last time up. Juan Soto. 2-2. Lifted in the air to left field. Back goes Riley. Onto the track, at the wall. Makes the catch. Does not need to jump. As Vientos once again. More hard luck from him. Jesus. Jeez. That almost left there. But the wind knocked it down. 104.5 off the bat. Park was too big, I guess. Here's Taylor. Taylor came in as a pinch hitter for Melendez because Melendez will be stabbed to death before he's ever allowed to face a left-handed pitcher. Because of the Does, swung on and missed at that sinker, and it's 0-2. would have been worth it. I don't know. That one is grounded right back the pitcher. Hannafy throws on to first. 2 out. That'll bring up Beatty.
She wanna go viral.
2 out and nobody on. Beatty 1 for 2. He homered to tie the game in the 4th inning. Looks like we're going to get a pitching change here. As this call of the bullpen is brought to you by Nissan. Ricky Vanasco will come in, who also pitched the first game of the series, and it did not go well. And he will face Beatty. Beatty farted. Did he? All right. Pirates just won 7-2 over Colorado. Let's see. The Cardinals and A's just getting started in Sacramento. Seattle up 5-1 on Houston, middle of the 4th. All right. Mets Yankees coming up tomorrow. Is Tyrone Taylor better than the Syracuse outfielder? He's so bad. The one thing that you can't void David Stearns is his love for Tyrone Taylor. He's a free agent after the end of the year, if that makes you feel better. But you'll likely see Morabito maybe take his spot at some point, but Taylor's probably going to stay for now. Taylor, I don't expect Taylor to hit, so it never really hurts me when I see him hit like crap. I don't expect him to do anything offensively, but yeah, even Bay might be better. Maybe. You need somebody to play center field, like a backup center fielder, basically. Morabito would probably be that. If you were to replace someone, as my stream here is paused for some reason, Ricky Vanasco in. If you were to replace him with someone, it probably would be Christian Pache. Here's Beatty. First pitch is in there for a strike. Or excuse me, it's a now 0-2 as Beatty calls time. That was definitely not a strike to him. Beatty about to strike out. Oh, so there's back-to-back pitches that were not strikes. Okay. That one is a strike, and it wasn't called a strike. Okay. Sure, man. God, this has been one of the worst umpiring crews I have seen. All of them have just been all over the place. That one's fouled away. Sean Manaea getting warmed up beside Tobias Myers. Beatty will live on that home run for a month. Damn right.
She wanna go viral.
No Kimbrel, no Williams. Yeah, sure. One, two. Lined into center field, but Perez is under it to make the catch. That'll end the 7th. However, the Mets add yet another run. Juan Soto, his 5th home run of the year. We go to the 8th. 8-3 New York. Let's see if they bring McClain out there. I would not be surprised if he does not pitch this next inning. We'll see. We'll see if he wants it. Your timing's not good enough. I'm sorry, Ibby, this is invalid. This is invalid. Apple TV for the first game. Ugh. Well, for those of you who do not want to watch Apple TV or listen to those announcers, we will be live for that game, as we are for every single one of these games for the watch-along and post-game coverage. Sometimes we don't do post-games, but we do when it's needed. Tobias Myers will come in for Nolan McLean, so McLean will not get the 8th. Whatever. You're up 8-3. Let's hope that we don't mess anything up here. That is funny. Hold on. Let me at one of my co-hosts on this one. That is funny. All right, so Tobias Myers will likely pitch the last 2 innings. I don't have Apple TV. I hate that it's on another per pay channel. You probably can get a free trial if you have an Apple account. Colt Keith will lead off. The 8th. Mets up 8-3. Tobias Myers. He's been a little shaky recently, but nothing insanely crazy. He will probably be called upon for these last 2 innings. If we're using a bullpen game Saturday, why use Myers? I would rather them use Manaea here, I guess. You probably should just use Kimbrel, but whatever. Thank you, Ibby, for that. Yeah, Ibby, you're getting shout-outs here. That was by far his best. By far his best. And it happens so much. 0-2. Swung on and missed. A breaking ball. 1 out here in the 8th. Manaea can't protect a 5-run lead. Yeah, Manaea can't really do anything. Manaea is incapable of doing pretty much anything at this point. Flied out to center field. Ewing is under it, makes the catch, 2 away. Mets fans are so stupid, probably want Luis Robert back at center field and Ewing down. Robert's not coming back anytime soon, so we're probably not going to have that discussion. Mets believe, yeah, they drafted him over Corbin Carroll too. Dingler unloads one to left field. Back goes Taylor, and it is gone. Wow. Okay, that one had some hang time on it. Dingler's 2nd home run of the series, and he cuts the lead to 8-4 now. Jeez, does this guy got some pop in his bat? His 8th home run of the year. 2nd of the series, as I said, and it's now 8-4 New York. Yeah, Robert's probably not going to be back anytime soon, so use Kimbrel in the 9th, maybe. I don't really trust him in anything, but Myers is probably going to be called upon for the rest of this game. One's low and inside. The count's now even 1-1. Gage Workman hit a 3-run homer in his first plate appearance of the day to give Detroit the lead. And that lead has since been gone. One. Bounced sharply to the right side. Simeon's got it. Two hands, throws to first in time, retires the side. Middle of the 8th. Mets up 8-4 as the Tigers cut into it just a little bit with a home run from Dylan Dingler. It'll be Simeon, Ewing, and Sanger for the Mets in the home 8th. My bad. See. All right, and there we go. As my voice can take a rest here. What's up, Matt?
Not much.
All right.
Pretty good game.
Not bad.
Listen to it on the radio at work, so but yeah,
Nice.
Solid game. And I'll share the thing in the
Yeah, it's Matt.
It is me.
Is Frank still an
Did
Buckrez truther? I think he is. We'll see. I think he's gonna be on the episode tomorrow, so you'll get to see his thoughts on what he thinks.
Oh, I'm also hi Ibby, hi everyone. How bad did Ibby troll you when Beatty went deep?
He barely did. I don't know. He probably tagged me.
Oh,
on
no.
Twitter. Did you tag me? Of course he did. What a loser. Frank's alive? I think so.
Semyon hits that ball to left field. And that ball's off the ball and it's out of here. Marcus Semyon with a solo home run in the bottom of the 8th and extends the Mets lead to 9-4. His 3rd home run of the season.
Not a bad first call of the day.
Just come back from commercial break, first call, casual leadoff home run.
Slugged 5 homers
I'll take it.
today.
Yes, yeah, 5 homers. That's impressive.
That's cute.
Impressive. Nah, cause yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
You got the podcast tomorrow anyway.
Yeah. All right. Makes sense. So Ewing, Beatty, Soto, Semyon, and Vientos.
1-1 pitch to Ewing, misses upstairs for ball 2, and Ewing also got his first major league career home run.
He did. It was a cute one.
2-1 pitch is hit into the outfield, and that's going to be caught by Riley Green, the left fielder. Looked like it maybe was going to be able to split the gap in the outfield, but Riley Green tracked it well for the first out. All right, now here's Whole Foods man Hayden Sanger, and that curveball drops in for a strike. Sanger's 0 for 2, and he had a wonderful sacrifice bunt back in the 6th inning as well.
BBA and
The 0-1 pitch is driven into center field, but the center fielder will make the catch. I believe that is who's playing in center field today is Perez. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Yeah, Riley Green has he's played really well in this whole series. Hornet. I think he's got 6 hits. Oh, and there's everyone's favorite relief pitcher, Craig Kimbrell, warming up for the 9th inning.
Oh, God. Just beat me with hammers. So we're winning this game 9-7. What's going on here?
Why is Doe's coming out?
Well, since it is some Doe's...
Does!
Did one of his contacts fall out or something?
I guess he needs eye drops.
I think he'd look cute with glasses. He's ginger and a future Hall of Famer. No, Benj is, yeah. Fuck Kimbrel, though.
All right. Back to the top of the order. Here's Bench. And that first pitch drops in for a strike. 0-1. Bro, I just saw McLean's celebration. So much aura.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
0-1 pitch misses outside for ball. He's giving.
Kids are having fun.
He's giving ace. 1-1 pitch drops in there. 1-2.
Hair.
He's giving goatee. The 1-2 pitch is hit on the ground, foul up the first baseline.
I'm gonna get to see Santucci pitch tonight. Yay!
1-2 pitch.
The big left-hander from Duke, man. This guy Santucci. He can throw a little heat from the left side. I want gummy bears. Ibby, you still doing the DoorDash?
Gummy bears. Bench hits that ball. Foul.
Ripped. You ripped it. There you go, Andrew.
Dashing and daring, courageous and caring, faithful and friendly with stories to tell. All through the forest they sing out in chorus, marching along as their sound fills the air. Gummy bears, bouncing there and here and everywhere. High adventures that beyond compare. They are the gummy bears. They are the gummy bears. The fact that I've already memorized that it's bad.
I don't know.
2-2 pitch is fouled off at home plate. And if you guys don't know that song, then you guys are missing out. What the fuck? 2-2 pitch is hit
Have a
through the
day,
hole
man.
for a base hit. Carson Bench with a 2-out single here in the bottom of the 8th.
Jesus Christ.
Are you in pain? No, I'm just singing the Gummy Bear song from Ted.
What the fuck?
If you guys have not,
Private shit. It's right here. It's
If you
all
guys
out
have-
here in the open.
if you guys have not seen the Gummy Bear song from Ted, then look it up on YouTube. It's fire.
It's a banger. He hit every
First
note,
pitch.
and he hit every step too. Come on, Bo.
Bo in front, 1-0. Sing the Kung Fu song from Kung Fu Panda.
Let's try not to get demonetized.
Andrew likes Kung Fu Panda. Maybe he'll sing it for you.
Is that what we're gonna have to do during rain delays? We have
Yeah,
to sing to everyone.
yeah. We'll do Mets Weekly karaoke. Bichette fouls that back. 1-2.
Fuck off. All right.
I just know the Thunder Buddies song. Well, look up on YouTube Ted Gummy Bear song. It will change your life. The 1-2 pitch misses outside for ball 2. Two-two pitch misses inside for ball 3. Full count of Bichette.
The TED series will change your life. Just ignore the woke BS parts.
What, you don't like Blair?
I'm guessing that's the character he doesn't like.
3-2 pitches fouled back to the screen.
I'll tell you, that Dungeons and Dragons episode, I don't know shit about that, but that was one of the funniest episodes I've ever seen.
Blair.
Jesus Christ. Tell us how you really feel.
3-2 pitch misses low for ball 4. So Bichette walks here, and the Mets now have runners at first and second with 2 outs. No, Air's favorite character is Dennis, the dump truck.
How about that Noah interview? Don't even get me started on him. He's just such a fucking moron, bro. Go back into your fucking rabbit hole. You're irrelevant now.
All right, now here's Soto, who homered in his last debut. Who are you talking about? It's 1-0.
Noah Syndergaard.
Oh, no, okay.
It's fucking ridiculous, man. Just shut up, man. Like, just stop talking.
1-0 pitch is hit on the ground, right to the second baseman, who flips over to first to Torkelson, and the inning is over. But the Mets get their lead back to 5 runs as Marcus Semien led off the inning with a solo home run. It's 9-4 Mets as we head to the top of the 9th, and it looks like Craig Kimbrell will take the mound to get the final 3 outs for the Mets and secure the sweep as well.
Craig! All right, well, Armand is at the game, so he's confirming that Craig Kimbrell's coming into the game.
All right.
They trying to
What's up, Armand?
They want to be Craig. Looks like Miami's going to lose. That's good. A's are ahead 1-0. Zach Gelof.
The Dolphins?
Yeah. Brent Rooker. Wait, who drove it in? Nicholas Kurtz. Another homer. He's heating up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, your dad likes that.
The Big Slur. Such a great nickname. Such a magical nickname. All right, here's Craig.
Welcome to the jungle. His walkout song is "Welcome to the Jungle." I can respect that.
Not bad. The Nats might come
Yeah, man.
back.
Who needs
I think the Nets lost. Yeah, they lost. 15-1.
Who
to Cincinnati.
they play? Oh, Cincinnati. I mean, listen. Who needs what's it called? Who needs the trumpets when you have guns? Welcome to the Jungle.
As long as it's not AC/DC, that shit is ass.
Oh, you mean that bell song? Hell's Bells.
Fuck AC/DC, bro. Suck.
Ryan Helsley. Here's Craig Kimbrell to try and close out this game. Has a 6 point.
Just ass.
6.7. 6.75 ERA. First pitch here to, I believe was it McKinstry's leading off? Is this? Yeah, McKinstry. Swings and misses for an up and away fastball, 0-1.
How does anyone like SNY? We like Gary, Keith, and Ron, but we don't really like anybody else.
The 0-1
Ron
pitch
DeMarzico is the
is
man to blame for all of that.
fouled back, 0-2. Well, you know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Marlins man is also sitting behind home plate.
Good for him.
Bro, this guy's got so much money. All this guy does is go to fucking baseball game or fucking sporting events in general. 0-2 pitch is fouled
There's a
off.
whole story about him. I forget. It was like he was very sick or something, and then he ends up like giving a ticket to somebody else. I don't even know.
Oh, 2 pitch misses up and away for ball 1. Not Doug's comment.
I love you, Doug.
One, 2 pitch is, let's see what the call is. Nope, he did not go around. 2-2.
List of pitchers in MLB history with at least 120 strikeouts and an ERA under 3 throughout their first 17 starts. Doc Gooden, Matt Harvey, Hideo Nomo, Paul Skeens, Masahiro Tanaka, Nolan McLean.
Pretty good
That's
list.
some good company.
2-2 pitch is fouled off. I mean, this is a pretty good one. Blair versus Darth Barney in a debate about life. Darth Barney has some very strong opinions about politics and life. He just wants to be friends. 2-2 pitch is fouled back again.
Craig.
Up there's the
Polanco.
highlight of Polanco walking off the Mariners last year. Or he walked off the Tigers and sent the Mariners to the ALCS.
Oh, yeah.
2-2 pitch, misses outside, full count to McKinstry. It's about to be a 5-hour inning.
They were obviously not able to show. They were obviously not able to show that throughout the entire series because Polanco.
3-2 pitch is hit right at Beatty, who comes up with it over to first base. One away in the top of the 9th.
She wanna go viral.
Now here's Spencer Torkelson. He's 0 for 2 and was hit by a pitch in his last at bat.
Beatty has had a day today. Yep, and he'll disappear afterwards.
First pitch.
Like a
Well,
magician.
fastball hit clips the zone for strike 1. I mean, hey, listen, Beatty and Vientos both hit a homer on the same day. You know how impressive that is?
That's cute.
Tigers challenged that, and it's overturned. Ball 1. Missed by a whole 0.2 inches.
Wow, this guy must be a dwarf.
1-0. It missed outside, but umpire called it a strike, and no challenge from Torkelson there, so count 1-1.
I don't like Beatty, but I still think he has potential if he were to get his head out of his ass. If man!
1-1. Pitch misses outside, ball 2.
He did pull his weight today. Hats off to Beatty. But I'm not taking the hat off because you guys aren't seeing the dome. Sorry.
2-1 pitch.
That's only for me and my best friends.
Hits the zone for strike 2. I'm your best friend. I'm one of your best friends. I'm
One
honored.
of my best friends. Cue the
Oh my
music.
God. Oh my God. 2-2 pitch misses outside. Full count to Torkelson. It's just giving friendship.
It's giving heart hands emoji.
Maybe 3-2 pitch is popped up on the infield. Semien will call Vientos and he'll make the catch. 2 away here in the top of the 9th, and the Tigers are down to the final out of the ball game. Carson, we should make friendship bracelets.
There's so many references I want to make right now, but we can't on stream.
Wencel Perez here will be the final batter here for the potential final batter here for the Tigers. First pitch misses outside for ball one.
A win here will make the Mets 8-4 in the month of May.
That's pretty good.
Not bad.
The 1-0 pitch is fouled away. Perez fouled off that slider.
See what I mean about leave Semien alone? I like Semien, so I know a lot of people don't like him right now, but
1-1 pitch, swung on and missed, and the Tigers are down to their final strike of the ball game.
maybe it's because I'm grasping on to what I remember from him in Oakland and Texas. Because he's obviously not that guy anymore. But either way. Yay, on their feet in Queens.
The 1-2 pitch from Kimbrel. Swung on and missed for strike three. Put it in the books. The New York Mets have swept the Detroit Tigers, their first series sweep this year. And maybe, just maybe, if the Mets are able to build on this momentum, maybe this is the start of a turnaround for their season. There's still, I believe, 7 games under 500 as of this sweep, but listen, you got to start from somewhere. Great outing from Nolan McLean, apart from the first inning where he gave up the 3-run shot, but after that, he settled in was able to go 7 complete innings, and big power day for the Mets as well. Got A.J. Ewing, his first major league home run of his career, hopefully the first of many. Homers from Beatty, Vientos, Semien, and Soto as well. So, hey, there we go. Got to start somewhere, and they swept the Tigers. They did their job. Now tomorrow they start a 3-game set against the Yankees in the Subway Series. Let's see what they can do against the Yankees.
All right, well, home runs from 5 different Mets. Good day. Once again, Nolan McLean staying strong after that rocky first inning. The Mets, again, they come back again for the 3rd straight day against Detroit, who took an early lead. So 3 in a row. That is a winning streak, as Robert's saying here in the chat. And I don't know if it's like Star Wars or I don't know where Chewbacca's belt is, but that's a sweep. And
don't do that. It's not a belt. That's the Mandalorian.
Let me get the troll. Let me get the trolls out right here at the end. If man is in my DM, that's what I've been waiting for. Either way, Mets Yankees tomorrow. Podcast tomorrow at 5. I'm hoping Frank is going to be able to make it. Let's hope. Freddie Peralta will face Ryan Weathers in the next S&Y broadcast, but I believe the first one is on Apple TV, unfortunately, just to torture all of us. But if you don't want to hear that, live right here.
Yep. So, and we also, at least I wasn't here for the whole time, but I think we topped out about like 105 viewers. So, as always, guys, thank you guys so much. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in for today's watch along stream. Make sure to subscribe for live episodes of the Mets Weekly Podcast, following every single regular season series. Just like Carson mentioned, tomorrow there will be a podcast episode breaking down this Tigers sweep for, like I said, first sweep of the year. So there should be a lot of fun things to talk about next podcast, which is not something that we haven't been able to do a lot this year so far, but at least they finally did it. And now they just got to build on this. Also, for those of you watching on playback and want to join the conversation in the future, make sure to turn on post notifications to not miss when we go live for the next game, which will be tomorrow. Let's see. Yep, it's a 7:15 start, so we'll be live 10 minutes earlier at 7:05. And, of course, tomorrow's game is on Apple TV. So, again, if you guys don't want to watch the Apple TV broadcast, which I don't, I completely understand with you guys because Apple TV is not great. But, join us because we will be live tomorrow. And also make sure to follow Mets Wiki on X and TikTok. Follow us individually. The links are all down below in the description. And as always, guys, let's go Mets. And we will see you guys next time. Peace out.